Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel for another CC showcase. The last CC showcase and the only other CC showcase that I did was a children's CC finds video. I figured today I might as well do another one. Someone suggested it and I thought it was a really good idea, and since I was without internet for like a week, I didn't get to go CC shopping, so as soon as I got my internet back, I went a little crazy. And these were some of my favorite things that I found that were posted during that week that I was gone. So let's jump right on into this. For the females, let's just start out with the females because I am on Jamina. Let's start out with her hair. Her hair is new Alesso hair and it came out about a week ago or so. It is gorgeous as always. All of Alessa's hairs are just gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. It comes in 14 colors or 15 colors and they're all just absolutely fabulous. And yeah, my favorite is probably this pink. Alesso always does this pink color in their hairs and it's just phenomenal. I love it. Just gorgeous. Alright, moving on to her dress. This is a new dress that Toxic put out, I believe, and it's wonderful. You can't really see it because of her hair. Let's just go ahead and put her hair up really quickly. Let's show you her dress. I love this. The pineapple one is just absolutely fabulous. It has a slit on both sides of the front of the dress, and it has like these straps right here over where her bra would be, I guess. I've seen a lot of people lately wearing like a bralette under their shirt that does that kind of, and I think it's just gorgeous. And this dress does that too. So it comes in quite a variety. I think there are 15 colors, some just plain solid colors and some are some patterns, and yeah, I really like it. I'm just clicking around random colors now. The black, of course, is always my favorite because it's nice and plain, gorgeous as always. Now moving on to her accessories, let's see. Her necklace, that was my dryer. Excuse that. Her necklace is by Salem C on Tumblr. This is pretty much an all Tumblr finds, basically. I didn't go on the Sims resource because I happened to go on Tumblr first. Anyway, her necklace is by Salem C, like I said, and it's wonderful. It comes in black and white. So there's the white one. And the black one, they are basically exactly the same, just the feathers and the cord are a different color. And for her crown is also by Salem C, or Salem 2342. Same creator, two different Tumblrs, I believe. Or it's just a different tag. I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's the same person though. And this crown comes in like a purple tinted crown. I don't know if you can tell. That's like a purpley tinted one. And that one's just plain black. And both of them are wonderful. Alright, so now moving on to Roxanna. She has quite a few things to model for us today, starting out with her hair. So let's see. This hair is the Spa Day hair, I believe, and it is base game compatible. I do not own Spa Day at the moment, and Miss Paraplay, I don't know how to pronounce that, but she made 4 different versions. So the first version has the headband as a hair colored texture, which is, you know, just makes it look kind of like there is an extra little something to your hair on the top right there. And it comes in all of her colors, so unnaturals and naturals. Gorgeous, I might add, just absolutely gorgeous. I love having crazy wild color of hair in my game. So even the red is gorgeous. And then there is a black one. And again, it comes in a ton of different colors just with the black headband. And there is also a white headband, same as the rest. All the different colors with a white headband. And the final one is a few different colors, not all of the colors because there would be a lot, I'm sure. But there are quite a few different styles in this one. Like there's I think this one she called patterns and neons. So they're like a blonde with a bandana looking pattern, black with words on it, and then some neon colors. That one's yellow, another bandana, more patterns, and yeah, there's like a neon pink, and I think that's about it. There's like a neon pink and a neon yellow, and then the 4 different patterns. Oh, and then a neon blue. Still wonderful, gorgeous. I love having extra patterns to things because, let's face it, The Sims 4 doesn't really give you a lot of options to customize hair accessories, especially when it comes with the hair, so I thought that was just phenomenal. Okay, moving on to her makeup. She is wearing a new eyeshadow by Screaming Mustard on the Sims resource. You do have to download this from the Sims resource, but I found it on Tumblr because Screaming Mustard and Alesso, might I add, they both have Tumblrs and I follow them on there, so that's how I found these. And this one comes in only 4 different shades. There is a green, it looks dark blue on here, but it's kind of a purpley color. This one is a dark black. It kind of looks brown, kind of looks like it goes from black to brown a little bit. And then a purpley color. All gorgeous, very smoky. If you want to go out for like a night on the town with your sim, definitely this is the way to go. Now, moving on to her sweaters. I believe she has 4 different outfits she's going to show us. Yes. Okay. And they're basically just shirts. The pants are pretty much all the same. Okay, so first with her sweater, she is wearing this turtleneck, like, cable knit sweater. And it comes in a ton of different colors and a ton of different patterns. So there's some solids, some patterns, and I believe, yeah, they're just solids, and a couple of them have, oh, there's this stripe one, and a couple of them have this, like snowflake pattern at the top. So there's this gray one, this red one, and I think one more, if I can find it. Oh yes, this gray one. So there's that. And moving on to her pants, she is wearing, I believe these are called the Bonbon jeans. So these, there's just a ton of these. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different versions, and they all have 15 colors. So this one is a high-waisted without a belt. This one is a low-rider with a belt. Low-rider, this one's plain low-rider with a belt. This one has the cuts on her knees. This one is a high-waisted with a belt, high-waisted with a belt, and also the scrapes. Let's see, high-waisted, no belt with the scrapes, low-waisted with the cuts, and low-waisted without the cuts. So there is a ton of variety here. You will never need jeans for your Sims again. Ever. There is an option to just download certain ones, so if you're like, I only want the high-waisted without the belt and with the cuts on her knees, then you can definitely go ahead and do that. But there is also a package that allows you to download all of them in one package, so you don't have 8 different files for all of the jeans. That's what I did, so I just got all of them. But anyway, that's it for her jeans. Let's move on to her second outfit. So with this one, she has the same jeans from the same thing, but she just has a sweater on by Lullaby Sims, and this sweater is gorgeous. Just absolutely gorgeous. This kind of looks like a fur sweater, almost. That one's the same, that one too. And this one is striped, gorgeous. Oh, that one has moons on it. I didn't even know that. I thought it was just a blue one. And black with stripes. This one is like a color block. This one is a little less color blocked and a little more. So you have definitely a huge variety of sweaters right there. And moving on to her next sweater, this is probably one of my favorites. I absolutely love this. This sweater is just so cute. I love how it flares out at her arms, and there are 10 different colors. There are a couple patterns, and I don't think any of them are solids, but I do believe the mesh that you download is from the Sims resource, and I think it's this one. This is the one that you have to download from the Sims resource. No. This is the one you have to download from the Sims resource. The link to this one is also on the link that I'll put down below for this sweater that I am talking about, because this one is actually my favorite. This one you need because of the mesh, but there are some awesome colors in this one too, so hey, you get both. And now moving on to her final sweater. This one actually isn't even a sweater. She just has a plain tank top on right here, and this is actually an accessory. I believe it's a bracelet, and it comes in 12 different colors. There's this cheetah print one, and this is actually a fur jacket, so it's supposed to look like it is actually fur. It makes her boobs look quite a bit bigger, actually, but that's probably because you can't, oh yeah, it does kind of move with her chest. So it's just makes them look a little bit bigger, but that's cool, whatever. And so that's why the texture does look like this, because it is supposed to be a fur jacket. So I believe this one is the only pattern, the leopard print, and then the rest of these are just plain colored fur jackets. And this one, I think, yeah, is an ombre, so from black to blue, which is absolutely wonderful. And actually, I didn't even talk about her second hair. So her second hair is actually not even this full hair. Her hair is actually this one. It's called the Sweetheart Bun. It's basically just a less poofy version of the Luxury Party Stuff bun. It is exactly the same in the back. It just doesn't have this little poof in the front. And now with her bangs, you guys are probably very confused. Her bangs are actually an accessory. So they come in either an accessory as earrings or as an accessory as like a ring, I believe. So they come down here too. The one she has right now on is earrings, so that's why I was up there. But since I'm down here, I'll show you this down here. So there are two different files. One is these blonde ones, and the second one are these brunette ones. I believe there are 4. I don't know why there are only 2 right here. Let's go back to her earrings then so I can show you all of them. So for the first file, there are these. These ones glitch a tiny bit with her head for some reason. I'm not quite sure. I don't really like these ones anyway because they're just a little bit too long. If you found the right hairstyle, they would probably work, but I'm not quite sure. I haven't found one yet that I have liked. And this hairstyle just goes perfectly with it. They only work with clay hairs at the moment, so if you put an alpha hair on them, they'll glitch really bad. But, you know, if you love clay hairs, then hey, this will work for you. I don't use them a lot, but whenever I do use a clay hair that is kind of makes your Sim's head look a little, forehead look a little big, then I use these if I can, if they don't glitch. And these ones were the ones she had on originally. Very cute, very side-swept, adorable. Then there are these ones, these ones, these ones, and these ones. And now going on to the brunette ones, these are my favorite, my absolute favorite. They're just regular side-swept bangs. They have them going right and going to the left. And now these are very short bangs, very, very short bangs. A little bit longer and a little bit longer. I believe these bangs came from another hair. I can't remember what the hair is called, but you don't need the mesh or anything for it. They just come with the mesh comes with the bangs. So as for the color of the hair, they match any color that your Sim's hair changes to. So if I were to change it to black, the bangs would change, and so on and so forth. I think it just copies the texture from the hair and it makes it onto the accessory, which is awesome. But see, if I were to take like this one, it would kind of make it look weird because it's just, that's how the hair is. And moving on, see, this one looks alright. Not too bad at all. This one looks a little silly because it overlaps, and now let's see what it would look like if I put an alpha hair on. See, it just completely glitches. So you definitely don't want to use these with alpha hairs. You just want to stick to the regular clay hairs. If there was bangs for this, that'd be pretty cute. But I think it does that because of the way that alpha hairs texture themselves, because this would have to be invisible. I think that's why, but I'm not sure. I don't create hairs in The Sims, so I can't be sure. But yeah, so just stick to the alpha hairs and they will work perfectly. Here's another example of a base game hair that looks pretty good. It looks a little silly in the back because there's a little bit of a gap, but it makes this hair look pretty cool, I have to admit. Before we move on to the men, I do want to add that this dress comes in a post that I'm going to show you on the men in just a second. It comes with 4 different pieces of clothing, 3 shirts for men and 1 dress for females. And this dress, I have to say, is pretty adorable. I don't know when I would ever use it because it's pretty fancy, but it comes in black and white, and it's just very detailed and very gorgeous. So as for the males, we have this shirt, which is part of that package that I just mentioned. It comes in black and white, so this one goes from white to black, and this one is just a solid black. And for the second shirt, this one is just a long sleeve black and white shirt. It comes with a white shirt that has black writing and a black shirt that has white writing. And for the last one, it's just a button-up shirt that says I have been to paradise. Again, comes in white and black. That is all for the clothes that I have for the males. There's not always a lot of choice and a lot of variety in male clothes, so I am very sorry about that. But as for shoes, there are these gladiator shoes that are actually unisex. They come in 4 different colors, a black, a tan, white, and a dark blue. They look pretty fancy on the boys, but they look even better on the girls. I couldn't find the file. I know I added it to my game, but I couldn't find it for the girls, which is why I didn't show it to you for them. But they do have it for the boys, and there is a file for the girls if you want it for them too. Now moving on to his hat. This is adorable, I have to add. There is this black and checkered snapback, a flowered snapback, a plain black one, and a denim and brown one. And I think they're very well textured, and they definitely look like something I would use on one of my Sims. Now moving on to the male hair, I actually have 2 hairs to show you guys. The first one is by MoarMoxxi. I know you guys were having a little bit of trouble in the last one downloading from MoarMoxxi. It's not that hard. They require you to log in. This one isn't a level requirement, so anyone is free to download this one. You just have to make an account and log in, and then it is the second download on the page, just so you guys know. So the first one is like a paid membership download where you don't have to use, or you don't have to go through AdFly, you just directly download it. But if you don't want to pay, just click on the second one and you just have to wait 5 seconds, skip the ad at the top right, and then it'll download. So anyway, moving on from that, this hair is actually quite cute. I believe it is a conversion from The Sims 3 Roaring Heights. It's a conversion from The Sims 3. I'm not quite sure if it's Roaring Heights, but I think that is. I'm not sure. Anyway, it comes in all of these standard Sims 4 default colors, and yeah, I think it's textured pretty well for being a conversion, and it definitely is a nice little change because we don't really get a lot of male hairs unless Stealthic makes them, and he makes them all pretty similar. I mean, they're all pretty similar styles, pretty modern looking hairstyles, but this one is definitely a little bit different. And the second one is actually by Kijoko, I believe that's how you say it. That is the Sims creator, or the custom content creator that makes the eyelashes that I always use for my Sims. Always. There is a female, a male, and a child version that he makes of eyelashes. So if you are interested in those, go ahead and check out his site for those as well. But anyway, right now we're talking about the hair. It comes in a ton of different colors, and this front little section actually changes colors, I think, on a couple of them. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. So we have like a dual toned hairstyle on a few of them. We do have regular ones here at the top, but then these ones down here, this one goes from like a black to blue, like a ashy blonde to a lighter ashy blonde, dark to pink, just a ton of different colors. You're definitely not going to find these in any other hairstyles, which kind of bothers me a little bit because usually I like to use different hairstyles with the same color. But, you know, can't be really picky with the boys because the boys, like I said, don't really get a lot of hairstyles. But I think that is about it for men, and let's move on to the children. Sadly, I could only really find one thing, one custom content piece for the children this week, and it is this pair of pants. It is unisex, so you can use it for male or female. There are 7 different colors. There's a black, a green, blue, like a burgundy almost color, a light green, a light blue, and a cream color. And it has this little crease on the front of one of the calves to make it look a little bit more realistic, and I think they look pretty nice. I don't really like the base game pants for children, so these are definitely a nice change. So I think that about does it for this custom content showcase video. There wasn't a ton of pieces, but there wasn't a lot that I really found this week. So I hope you all enjoyed. All of the links will be in the down bar below, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye everyone!